Hey everybody, F-Bomb Fitzgerald here, and we're just a couple days away from Scream Fortress starting. It's my favorite time of year, so I thought I'd make a quick video showing off my loadouts, as well as talking about some of my goals for the event. Let's go! Beyond the maps and contracts and new effects of Scream Fortress, I just like dressing up in my costumes. So today I'm going to go over all 9 classes and my favorite Halloween loadouts for each. For Scout, I like this spooky skeleton loadout, which is not even Halloween restricted. In terms of the weapons, I only really feel strongly about running the cleaver because that's very Halloween-y. I guess for melee, the dead spy arm would be a good one too. Traditionally, I've always run a whole head cosmetic like a Halloween pumpkin head or the eye with an unusual effect. But this year I'm thinking I might run the Wilson weave, which is a hat for 5 classes that I happen to have one with the gangrene footprints. This is what it looks like in game. It's kind of those bright yellow footprints. And with some of my classes, I can actually run them with a whole head misc, so I might do that. For Soldier, I'm probably just going to run the pumpkin head. I am hoping to transmute the freedom feathers, which is the eagle head. In terms of weapons, I don't feel super strongly other than using this rocket launcher because it does have the exorcism spell on it. For Pyro, I still regret that I sold my degreaser that had Halloween fire. I did it a couple years ago and I only got like 7 keys. In terms of hats, I kind of like the silly unicorn loadout I've got, and I don't really have any targets for transmutes. For Demoman, I've always loved the parrot head, so I was thrilled when I transmuted it 2 years ago, but then I transmuted another one last year, which was a shame because they're not tradable, so I would have rather have gotten any other bird head for any other class. I don't really feel super strongly about any of the weapons for Demoman, other than maybe running the hammer, because that's pretty Halloween-y. My dream Halloween cosmetic for Heavy has always been the Chicken Kiev, so I was thrilled when I transmuted one last year. It pairs pretty well with most hats, and you don't even have to whole head glitch it with anything, but I'm probably just going to run it with the Wilson weave this year, just so I get the footprints effect. And for the guns, I'm probably going to run this ghost skin, because that's the spookiest skin I own. I would still argue this is still one of the best Halloween-themed war paints to ever come out. I still think this is the most cursed NG loadout I've ever seen, and it's crazy because it's not even Halloween restricted. What I love about this loadout, beyond it being totally cursed, is that you can run any hat with it because the mouth and eyes are both miscs. So I could even run it with footprints if I wanted to, but I'm probably going to run my fly head, which is one of my favorite Halloween cosmetics, and it is a whole head quick switchable misc. It would be pretty nice if I were able to transmute the fly wings to go with it as well. I also have a Beep Man, which is a pretty cool misc, so I could run that with either of my unusual effects on NG, but I think I'm probably going to go with the fly head just because I find it a little bit funnier. For Medic, the Templar Spirit is actually considered a whole head misc, so you can run that with really any hat of your choosing. I'm probably actually going to go stick with my gauzed gaze with the ghost effects because I feel like ghosts are Halloween-y, and I also want to run it with the footprints. In terms of transmute targets, I would love to get the Hundkopf, the wolf head for the Medic, or even the Metamedes, which is the bird head for them. Those are both ones I've never been able to craft. I think my sniper loadout is basically perfect for Halloween. I was able to transmute both the kangaroo head and the legs, so it's kind of a good set, and I can still run an unusual hat with it that doesn't clip too badly. It would be nice to transmute the owl head, but the kangaroo set's pretty funny as is. For Spy, I generally don't like running unusual effects on Spy because I feel like it's counterproductive to the class. But the crow head is considered a misc, so you could run it with any hat. I do like the way that the crow's purple paint does bleed into the body. This particular combo just makes me laugh for some reason. Just seems like such a horrible combination. In terms of items, I like running the snack attack instead of sapper, since it is technically a bread monster. The other thing I'm hoping to do during the event is to unusual fly 3 taunts that I picked up in anticipation of the event. There's a soldier one, a scout one, and an NG one. That's going to be a little contingent on whether or not I like the effects. If I do, I'll definitely make a video of me unusualifying them, and if I don't, I'll probably hold on to them until Christmas with the hopes that we get Christmas-specific taunt effects. I also plan on doing all of the contracts and making a video at the end where I unbox all of the contract rewards. I also picked up a bunch of craft hats so I can continue doing transmutes if I don't like the ones that I got from there. Mostly though, I'm just excited to be silly for a month with my friends and enjoy all the Halloween craziness. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite Halloween loadout that you run and what you're excited for the event. Thanks for watching and have a spooktacular Scream Fortress.